I'm going to do a little range review today. I didn't take my video camera up. I went up shooting yesterday with a co-worker of mine who has never went recreational shooting before in his life. He's retired military just like me. The only shooting experience he really ever had was during his military career, which is a very structured type environment, obviously. Whenever you shoot in that environment, you don't get the full feel of what it's like to go out and just shoot, steel targets or whatever, just kind of on your own. Just you and your buddies go out and shoot and have a good time. And I'll tell you, he went out there yesterday and he had, low expectations. He didn't think that he'd go out there and really have all that much fun. Well, he went out there and he had a stinking ball. Absolutely loved it. Which it was more exciting for me to see him having such a good time doing that than it was anything else, We truly have got another recreational shooter in our midst. And man, it was just awesome to see. Really awesome to see. We took up a few guns. Didn't have a whole lot of time to shoot. Well, let me put it this way. We spent about 3 hours actual time at the range up there shooting, and it was hot. For up here, it was pure sun. It was a beautiful day, pure sunshine, pretty light breeze, but it got up to almost 90, no shade. So after 3 hours, we both were ready to, to pack it in and head for the house. But I took up quite a few of my handguns. He has his own Mark II Ruger 22 that he bought in 1988, and he had never fired it. Never fired it. Bought that gun in 88, never fired it. And he is the one that purchased my Ruger SP101 357 Magnum that I had sold here a while back to get something. I think whenever I bought my Wiley Clapp 357 Magnum, he's the one that bought that. Now I have since replaced the SP101, so I have one back again. But he took those two up, and I took up my SP101, my Ruger Mark II, and I took up these 4 guns right here. And I just kind of want to cover approximately how many rounds we fired and how the guns performed, and just let you know, just kind of an update. The Rock Island Armory 1911. Every one of these guns has been safety checked. All the slides are open on them. There are no loaded guns on the table. My bad. See, that thing stinking got me right there. The 1911 Rock Island Armory FS Tactical 8 was phenomenal. No surprise there, huh? This thing shot like a champ. I actually shot some of that cheap remanufactured HSM ammo, and it fired it absolutely flawless. I still absolutely love this 1911, especially at its price point. It gives you some of the fancier features of other guns, but just not the money. But as far as function, zero complaints. The 1911 did very, very well. This is the one that screwed me up. I took up my GSG 1911 22. We actually fired more 22 than anything else. I had my dueling tree up there. Me and him got into a little competition, with the dueling tree, and we just had a ball. I had never been in a shooting competition like that with anybody with the dueling tree, and we just shot 22 pistols at it and really had a good time. This pistol here, I had it a few times, failed to pick up a round out of the magazine, and I've talked about this before. It just would not pick up the round. Just rack the slide again, it would grab the round. all good. Absolutely no jams, stovepipes, anything like that. I think I had 3 times where it failed to grab the round out of the magazine and feed it into the chamber. Accuracy wise, this is the first time I really fired this and tried to concentrate on accuracy. Very good. Better than I thought that it was whenever my previous times being out just kind of plinking around. This thing, to me, I can actually shoot this a little more accurately than my Mark II. I don't know, maybe it's the sights. This has got the 3-dot sights, and my Mark II, does not. I don't have the Mark II down here, but it's, more rudimentary sights, But the GSG 1911 functioned very, very well as well. This is the first time that the buddy of mine has ever fired a 45 also. He shot the 1911 and then my Springfield XD 45. He fired this. He fell in love with this gun right here. He really almost couldn't miss with it. Was shooting the swinger target at about 23, 24 yards, hitting the head on it, and he fired 16 rounds and missed 2. And this was the first day that he had ever fired a 45 ACP, and he was dead on with it. Obviously, I shouldn't say obviously, but this gun here, absolutely zero malfunctions. I shot the same HSM ammo through this, and it performed absolutely beautifully. No big surprise. Now, one thing I did do on this is I got some of that non-skid. It's designed to go on like stairs. Get it at Lowe's. It comes in a roll. And I did a, somewhat backyard job on putting some of this grippy stuff on these side panels here. And that does help, with the grip on it. I like it. A buddy of mine really liked that on there as well. So, one of these days I'll probably step up and actually try and a set of like Talon grips or something to put on and see, how that actually feels. But, just for a home job right there, just putting them panels on, really good. The car's CW9. Well, I can't tell you that it was flawless. Now, as a lot of people know, CAR recommends that whenever you load a magazine that you have the slide back. I have rounds in here, so I'm not going to insert it, but insert this in and then drop the slide by releasing this and let the slide slam forward. Well, I'm real good, I think I am. If I load with the slide closed, I can grab this and I know, how to let that thing go so it will fly forward. And to me, that should be the same as if you're doing it like this and you just let her go. But I had one where I did that and it failed to go into battery. It was sitting about like that right there. Instead of being all the way up, it was just about like that. And I just had to bump the back end of it and put it in battery. Other than that, with the magazines of ammo that we fired through it, didn't have any other issues other than that. That's a car thing. I really don't understand why that needs to be that way. 95% of the time, I can load it up, like that, and it's fine. Never an issue. But yesterday it did, give me a hiccup with that. The accuracy on this gun, or let me put it this way, the shootability with me and with my buddy, awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm a high proponent, big fan of the CW series cars, simply because of the price point and the way that they do shoot. Zero downfalls to me with this gun right here. I didn't bring down the Mark II. Of course, I fired it. Of course, I fired my SP101. We shot those, with 38 and 357 in them. I mean, as you would think, there was, no issues with the revolver. But I just kind of wanted to give an update. I hadn't shot 45 in quite a while. The Rock Island or my Springfield. Actually, since I bought this, I think I'd only had that thing out and fired it one time, and that's been quite a while back. And I had just been thinking here, recently that I need to get out and start shooting the 45 more. And man, I'm glad I did. It was a really good time yesterday. Absolutely had a ball. But anyway, I just wanted to give a little range update on these particular guns, let you know what we found, and let you know that, hey, we got another recreational shooter in our midst, and it was really good to see. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all take care, and we will talk to you later. See ya.